Tomatoes, they look harmless, right? Juicy, red, and sitting proudly in our salads, sauces, and sandwiches. We've been told they're heart-healthy, packed with antioxidants, and even help fight aging. But here's the shocking truth most people never hear: the way we eat and store tomatoes could actually damage our health silently, invisibly, and in some cases, fatally. This isn't internet hype. In just the last few years, researchers uncovered disturbing facts about tomato consumption that every American household needs to know. From hidden toxins to dangerous interactions with common medications, ignoring these mistakes could mean digestive issues, nutrient loss, or worse, long-term complications. Today, we're exposing the 6 tomato mistakes that can ruin your health one by one. And stick with me, because at the end I'll reveal the best, scientifically proven way to eat tomatoes safely so you get every benefit without the risk. But first, let me ask you, have you ever noticed stomach issues after eating a fresh tomato salad? Do you store your tomatoes in the fridge? Drop your answers in the comments. I read every single one. Now, let's dive into mistake number 6. Mistake number 6: storing tomatoes in the refrigerator. It feels so natural. You buy tomatoes, bring them home, and toss. But here's the problem: cold temperatures completely change a tomato's molecular structure. Researchers at the University of Florida studied over 25,000 tomatoes and found that refrigeration wiped out up to 65% of their flavor compounds in just 1 week. These compounds aren't just about taste, they actually help your body absorb lycopene, the antioxidant responsible for the tomato's rich red color and its cancer-fighting powers. Even scarier, cold temperatures literally shut down more than 400 genes inside the tomato, and once that happens, they never fully recover. That means your refrigerated tomato will never regain its full nutritional value, even if you bring it back to room temperature. The right way: keep unripe tomatoes on the counter, stem side down, at about 65 minus 70 degrees.
If you take daily medication, eat tomatoes 2 hours before or after your dose. And always keep your doctor in the loop about your diet. Mistake number 1: eating green tomatoes or tomato leaves. This is the deadliest mistake of them all. Green, unripe tomatoes, and especially tomato leaves, contain a poison called tomatine. Just one large green tomato can cause serious poisoning symptoms: nausea, abdominal pain, irregular heartbeat, even hallucinations. Tomato leaves are up to 10 times more toxic. While fried green tomatoes may be a southern favorite, studies show they retain 87% of their tomatine content. Cooking doesn't eliminate the risk. Always wait until tomatoes are fully ripe and bright red before eating them. The best, safest way to eat tomatoso. After all these dangers, are tomatoes still worth eating? Absolutely, if you do it right. Scientists at Ohio State University discovered that cooking tomatoes with extra virgin olive oil at 190F for 15 minutes boosts lycopene absorption by up to 900%. That's not a typo, 900%. Eating tomatoes with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado not only makes them safer, but also unlocks their full antioxidant power. Basil, another tomato-friendly herb, even helps neutralize harmful compounds naturally found in nightshades. For maximum benefits, eat tomatoes midday between AM and 2 PM when your body absorbs nutrients best. Conclusion: tomatoes can be your body's best friend or your hidden enemy. It all depends on how you store them, cook them, and what you eat them with. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt bloated or tired after eating tomatoes? Which of these 6 mistakes surprised you the most? Share your experience in the comments. I reply personally to as many as I can. And if this video opened your eyes, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe for more health revelations, and share this with a friend who loves tomatoes. Because sometimes, the smallest change, like where you store your tomatoes, can make the biggest difference in your health.
Mistake number 5: mixing tomatoes with iron-rich
Once
foods.
ripe, eat
This
them
one
within
shocks
3
even
days.
health-conscious
If you absolutely
eaters.
must
Tomatoes
store them
contain
longer,
oxalates
a cool
and
pantry,
phytic
not
acid
the refrigerator,
compounds
is
that
your
block
best
your
bet.
body's ability to absorb iron. So, if you're pairing tomatoes with iron-rich foods like steak, spinach, or fortified cereals, your body may be losing out on up to 50% of that iron. A study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that regular tomato and iron combinations lowered iron storage levels so significantly, some participants slipped into mild anemia. This is especially dangerous for pregnant women, athletes, and anyone prone to low iron. The fix: eat tomatoes and iron-heavy meals at least 2 hours apart. Or balance it out by adding vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers or citrus, which can counteract tomatoes' iron-blocking effects. Mistake number for ignoring nightshade sensitivity. Tomatoes belong to the infamous nightshade family plants that produce natural toxins called glycalkaloids. For most people, they're harmless. But for up to 20% of Americans, they can trigger inflammation, joint pain, digestive problems, and even skin flare-ups. One study on people with autoimmune disorders found that cutting out nightshades, including tomatoes, reduced joint pain by 43% and improved skin conditions by 50%. If you've ever noticed bloating or stiffness after a tomato-heavy meal, try a 30-day elimination test. Cut out tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, and eggplant. Then reintroduce tomatoes alone and see if your symptoms return. If they do, you may have nightshade sensitivity. Mistake number 3: eating overripe or damaged tomatoes. We've all done it. Spotted a tomato with a soft patch and thought, it's fine, I'll just cook it. But here's the scary truth: overripe or damaged tomatoes are breeding grounds for mycotoxins, toxic compounds produced by mold. These toxins are invisible. They penetrate deep into the tomato flesh, and cooking doesn't destroy them, it makes them more concentrated. Italian researchers found that pasta sauces made with even slightly spoiled tomatoes contained 5 times more toxins than fresh ones. These toxins have been linked to DNA damage and even certain cancers. So here's the golden rule: if your tomato has dark patches, mold, or feels soft, toss it. Don't cook it. Don't salvage it. Throw it out. Mistake number 2: mixing tomatoes with certain medications. Now this one is life or death serious. Tomatoes contain vitamin K and compounds that can interfere with dozens of common medications. For example, if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, eating lots of tomatoes can make your blood levels swing dangerously, increasing your risk of internal bleeding. But that's not all. Tomatoes can also reduce the effectiveness of antibiotics, thyroid meds, beta blockers, and even some antidepressants. Their acidity changes how drugs are absorbed in the stomach, and compounds in tomatoes interfere with the same liver enzymes affected by grapefruit.